My name is Jacob, and this isn't my story, not really. It's hers. But I'm telling it because she never would. And someone should. 20 years ago, I met a girl named Alina Monroe on the edge of a college quad, crying into her sweater sleeves. She was 17, had just been kicked out of her house, and had nothing but a duffel bag and the kind of quiet determination that makes your chest ache when you see it. She was pregnant. Her parents had found out that morning. By noon, her things were on the lawn. Her mother told her she was a disgrace. Her father wouldn't even come to the door. She told me that part with a flat voice, no tears. She said it like she was reading the weather. Cold front coming in. Abandoned by family. Moving on. Alina had been a straight-A student. She'd gotten into college early, had scholarships lined up. Her whole life had been tightly planned and perfectly executed. Until she missed her period. And everything spiraled. I was 2 years older, working part-time at the campus library while finishing my degree in sociology. I found her sitting in the rain, under a concrete archway, and offered her half my sandwich and a dry jacket. She didn't say much that first day. But the next morning, I found her in the same spot, this time with swollen eyes and no food. I bought her breakfast. Then dinner. Then a bus pass. A week later, she moved into the small studio I was renting above the bookstore. I didn't think twice about it. Maybe I should have, but I didn't. She slept on the bed, I took the floor. We made it work. She got a job at the flower shop 3 blocks down. I dropped out for a semester to work full-time. We were kids pretending to be adults, holding our lives together with duct tape and prayer. But Alina never once complained. Not when her ankle swelled. Not when the baby kicked at 3 in the morning. Not even when her labor started in the middle of a blackout and we had to get a cab in the pouring rain. Her daughter, Lily, was born on a Tuesday at 2:14 a.m. 7 pounds. Tiny fingers. Bright, accusing eyes, like she already knew the world had done her wrong. We named her together. Lily, because Alina had always liked lilies. She said they were flowers that looked delicate but survived anything. Her parents never came. Never called. For years. Alina raised Lily with a quiet grace I still can't describe. She worked 2 jobs, got her degree part-time, and made Lily's baby food from scratch because she wanted her to have the best. We shared that tiny studio until Lily was 5, then moved into a 1-bedroom rental with peeling wallpaper and the kind of bathroom faucet that never stopped dripping. I stayed. I always stayed. She never asked me to. Never expected anything. But I did. Because watching her fight for that child, day in and day out, felt more sacred than any vow I could have made. When Lily was 6, I asked Alina to marry me. Not because we had to. But because I wanted her to know I chose her. Every single day. She wore a second-hand dress. We got married in a courthouse. Lily held our hands the whole time. We built a life. Not a fancy one. But a solid one. I got a job in community development. Alina started a small catering business from our kitchen. Lily grew up surrounded by love. Books. Music. Home-cooked meals. She never knew what it was like to be unwanted. We made sure of that. And then one day, 20 years after they kicked her out, Alina got a knock on the door. It was her mother. She looked older. Smaller. She had the same eyes as Alina, only duller, like the shine had been drained out. Her voice shook when she said, "I know I'm the last person you want to see. But your father, he's dying." I stood behind Alina on the porch. Lily was at school. It had been so long since I'd even heard the word mother leave her lips. "We want to make things right," the woman said. Alina didn't say anything for a long time. Just stood there, arms crossed, staring at the woman who'd once called her a disgrace. "Why now?" she finally asked. "Because we were wrong," her mother whispered. So wrong. We thought we were protecting you. We thought, if we just pushed hard enough, you'd come back, repent. But you never did. You wanted me to beg. Her mother didn't argue. Which meant yes. We see you've done well, she said, looking around our small but well-loved home. You have a family. A daughter. You mean the one you called a mistake? Please, her mother said. He doesn't have long. He wants to see you. See her. Meet Lily. Alina looked at me then. I didn't say a word. This was her moment. Her choice. She invited them in. Her father was in the car, too sick to walk. We brought him tea. He looked frail, his once imposing frame now barely able to lift the mug. He cried when he saw her. Reached for her hand. I thought I was doing the right thing, he rasped. I was so scared. I thought if I didn't act strong, you'd fall apart. I didn't know you were already stronger than all of us. He looked at me. Then asked, "Are you the father?" "Not biologically," I said. "But I've raised her. Every day." He nodded. "Then you're her father." Lily came home while they were still there. We hadn't told her anything yet. She was 20, in her second year of college, smart and fiery like her mother. "Who are they?" she asked. Alina looked at her. Then at me. "These are my parents." Lily blinked. "The ones who?" "Yes." The room fell silent. Then Lily, in a voice that carried all the steel she got from her mother, said, "You don't get to show up now and pretend it didn't happen. You don't get to rewrite history." Her grandfather's eyes welled up. "You're right," he said. "We just want to say we're sorry. Even if you never forgive us. We had to try." Alina didn't cry. Not then. They left after an hour. No promises were made. No forgiveness given. But the door wasn't locked anymore. Over the next few months, her parents wrote letters. Called sometimes. Sent birthday cards. They didn't try to claim credit. They didn't ask for holidays. They just tried to show up. Quietly. Consistently. When her father passed 6 months later, Alina went to the funeral. Not for him. Not for closure. But for Lily. She stood at the edge of the cemetery, holding Lily's hand, watching as the man who once turned his back on her was lowered into the ground. She didn't cry. She just whispered, "He missed so much." Lily nodded. His loss. Today, Alina runs a non-profit that helps young mothers who've been disowned, just like she was. It's called Lily's Light. They offer shelter, job training, counseling. The waiting list is long. People sometimes ask her why she bothers. Why help the world that turned on her? She always gives the same answer. Because I survived. And if I can help someone else survive too, then it was all worth it. That's the kind of woman she is. That's the kind of strength they tried to erase. And if you made it this far, thank you for listening. If you believe stories like Alina's matter, hit that subscribe button and stay with us here on Story Nest. Because behind every quiet survivor, there's a story that deserves to be heard.